We're going to change it up a little bit tonight, and we are going to play some ranked Hearthstone. A game that I am much more comfortable with than Runeterra. I played Hearthstone for many years. Past year, I've kind of gotten away from it. The cost to play competitively for me is it's just too much. Unfortunately, Hearthstone is a game that is not cheap to play, even though it is a free-to-play game. If I'm going to play at a competitive level, the amount of money that Blizzard is asking me to put into each season, each block, each expansion is just too much of a buy-in for me, and I just really can't get on board with it. But some new decks have come out in the past months that I really enjoy playing. One of which is a tempo mage. It's going to be a secret mage that is tempo. It's built around secrets, and playing a lot of secrets for really cheap, and then overwhelming our opponent with card value, which this deck does exceptionally well. The amount of value that you get out of your cards is ridiculous, and for how fast you can play your cards is it's tough for the opponent to deal with. So my opening hand here with this particular deck, we want our secrets to be in our deck. We don't want them in our opening hands unless we have a very specific opener or opening hand. Mad Scientist, its Death Rattle is going to put a secret from our deck into the battlefield. So if we don't have these in our deck, Mad Scientist isn't going to do what it does. So we're going to put everything back besides the Mad Scientist. And here are those specific cards which, in some circumstances, are allow us to keep a secret in our opening hand, and that's going to be Cabal Lackey. Its battle cry is the next secret you play this turn costs 0, as opposed to traditionally secrets are going to cost 3 to play. So we're playing against a priest. It looks like Invoke Priest. It's going to be a late game. Our goal is to beat this priest before it sets up. So we are going to want to play more aggressively. Of course, not overly aggressive to where we're just throwing cards away. I don't know how bad I want to use the coin. I don't know how much value it actually gives us. We're just going to end turn. I'm going to actually save the coin. So if I draw into our weapon, our weapon that draws us cards, I actually want that coin for a turn 5. A Luneth is the name of it. Nice pickup. Turn 2. We are actually going to... what do we want to do? We're going to play the Mad Scientist because we're playing around cards like Shadow Word Pain, which destroys a enemy with 3 or less health. If we played the Arcanologist and then he played Shadow Word Pain, we would get no value from our card. This way, at least, we draw the card from our deck. And so we get some decent value out of our Mad Scientist there. All right, and we have a secret in play, so the snowball begins. Now, we need to figure out how to get rid of this Northshire Cleric before it becomes a problem. A secret in hand would be nice. Unfortunately, we do not have one, so our play is going to be Arcanologist, which is going to draw us a secret, and I'm actually going to hold on to it so that when I play Arcane Flak Mage, we can trigger his ability, which, after you play a secret, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. So we're going to save that for some potential value, just in case this Northshire Cleric gets buffed. All right. And we're going to end turn. End turn. All right, and he goes straight to face. Interesting. He's not too concerned about drawing any more cards. Deal 5 damage to the enemy hero. Counterspell picks that up, decent value. This is actually looking to be more of an aggressive priest, which you don't see very often. But anytime a priest is running Mind Blast, you're looking at some like crazy late game control, or Mind Blast control, or some hyper aggressive priest. Which right now I'm going to go with aggressive. So let's see here, 2, 3, 4. So this is a good thing that we saved our secret. So we're going to play the Arcane Flak Mage. We're going to play the Cabal Lackey. And then we are going to play our now free secret. After Cabal Lackey's Battle Cry ability is triggered, the next secret you play this turn costs 0. Big value. And then we will be able to pick up the Northshire Cleric. And that feels really good. That is a good turn. Also setting us up for a potential turn 5. Okay, so we are going to burn our secret. That's okay. We get rid of a huge threat with the explosive rune. Okay. Let's see. So actually, we're going to hold on to the coin. I guess, yeah, we still don't need the coin. I'm going to hold on to, we just drew into our 5-drop, our Cloud Prince. I'm actually going to save that because we're getting into the point in the game where the priest is going to start playing some big threats. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of priest this is. It's all over the place. But potentially, priest is going to be playing some big threats. So I want as much value out of this as I can. And if I control a secret, Cloud Prince will deal 6 damage when entering the battlefield. So we are going to hold on to that. We are going to hold on to our Cabal Lackey. And we're going to hold on to our Counterspell. Because next turn, if need be, I want to be able to play the Cabal Lackey, get my Counterspell in for free, and then trigger 6 damage from the Cloud Prince. And against the priest, and in our particular position, I do not want to overextend. Because at any point, this guy could drop some kind of board clear or removal. Restore 5 health to the enemy hero. Okay. Okay, so he plays a 4-drop, 4/7, buffs it by 2 health, so we're looking at a 4/9, and Death Rattle restore 5 health to the enemy hero. So this is actually a really good card for him because we don't necessarily care about our health, and that is going to require a lot of resources to get rid of. So good play for him. But this is where we're going to drop our. And actually, I really like this play. So we're a tempo deck. We're looking to establish a board state and then protect it while building upon it. Counterspell is going to help us do that. So now, if the opponent decides to play some kind of spell that is going to disrupt the board or clear the board, our counterspell is going to just negate that, which will then lock our board state in, and going into the next turn where our opponent is looking at a lot of damage and he's just going to surrender. And again, that's that tempo where you build a board state and then preserve it, and there's just not much that they can do about it. And I would say that was actually a pretty it wasn't even the best opening hand, so I felt really good with how that played out. And also not being able to get a feel for what deck our opponent was playing, I feel like we navigated that pretty well. And we are at I think rank 10 is what I saw. So far, this deck has been performing really well. I'm curious to see how far it can take us. And I'm also not sure how much time I'm going to commit to Hearthstone. I've really been focusing on Runeterra, and the plan is to continue to do that. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with Tempo Mage and Hearthstone, and also Kingsbane Rogue, which I may make some content with Kingsbane Rogue. It's not performing as well, but it's out of every deck that I've ever played in Hearthstone, it is hands down my favorite deck to play. Man, I really don't like this, honestly. So Duplicate is one of those spells that I don't actually, like, I really don't want to use with Cabal Lackey. While it's a good card to duplicate, I'm actually looking to duplicate maybe the Cabal Crystal Runner or... Man, this is tough. Cabal Crystal Runner. This is tough. This is tough. I'm actually gonna put it all in. I'm gonna put it all back. Okay, so I didn't click the Cabal Crystal Runner fast enough, and we're playing against a very aggressive deck, so that actually may come back to bite us in the ass. Ice Block with the pickup, not bad. We are gonna need that before too long. And okay, so our plan against the Hunter, assuming this is an aggressive Hunter, it may be more of a tempo or control Hunter. I guess we'll get a feel for that here in the first couple turns. But our plan is to, okay, good start. So we may be looking at more of like a tempo or a mid-range Hunter, which is very powerful. So we actually want to move. We want to play faster than him. So as we get a feel for which kind of sense, like obviously, but when we get a good look at our opponent, we want to ask ourselves two things: can I play faster than them, or do I need to play slower than them and more reactive to them? If this is a mid-range or tempo Hunter, we actually need to turn up the tempo and play faster than him, because we don't have enough tools late game to play slower than him. Draw a mech from your deck. Ultra Ursatron. Okay, so opponent drops a 3/3. Nothing too crazy about that. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. This does little to nothing for us this turn, but we set ourselves up for some really good turn 4, 5, and even 6. So we play the Ice Block, 2 to face, pass turn. So now going into turn 4, we have Cabal Crystal Runner as an option. We have a Coin Cloud Prince as an option, followed up by another Cloud Prince. And with Ice Block on the field, we can guarantee that we'll have a secret, because he's not going to do 28 damage in the next 2 or 3 turns. And so now I'm debating if I want to just go all in, which I think I'm leaning towards. With 6 damage here, 6 damage here, 6 damage from Fireball. Right there we're looking at 18 damage. And with 2 bodies. So, and again, we're playing against what looks like kind of a tempo. Yeah, Secret Hunter is going to be tempo. So we actually just want to outpace this guy. Counterspell, nice pickup. Let's see. 2. What's up, buddy? Are you streaming? Yes. Okay, so options. Okay, I think I like the 5/5. Bigger body on the field. Okay, and misplay. So it's been a little while since I played. I've got to kind of learn, relearn a few things. But I always make a point to check secrets before I play, because I played right into that explosive trap, and now I've dealt 2 unnecessary damage to our 5/5, which is going to allow him to take that trade very easily. Whereas if I had done that differently, I could have possibly picked up 2 for my 1 card, but I've now given him essentially given him that card for a one-on-one trade. So misplay, but we're a little rusty. Mistakes will happen. Zillax. Okay. Yeah, and so with Zillax coming out, a little bit of life gain. And that really was a big misplay, because had we played it right, we would have picked up the Zillax And we probably would have picked up the Secret Keeper or Ursatron and put ourselves in a much better position. This is nice though. I need one more secret to really use this Arcane Flak Mage to the fullest. So right now we're just going to start dealing damage to face. Since we pick up the Arcane Flak Mage, we don't really have to deal with this board yet. We can just hope to draw into more secrets, play the Flak Mage, and then play like a double secret and just wipe the board. Alright, and we're looking at 12 damage in hand. Where does that put us? 8? Does that put him at 8 health? 10. Yeah, 9. Okay, with the level up. Yep, so there's going to be a lot of creatures that start to hit the board. One of which may have a life link, so that's something to be aware of. Okay, we pick up the Ancient Mysteries, which is going to allow us to do a double secret play with our Arcane Flak Mage here in the next couple turns if we need to. And I am going to... Yeah, we're just going to keep going face. That armor was pretty helpful for the opponent. So now the only thing we're really worried about is life gain, which is definitely a possibility. Because this deck does have the ability to just fizzle out. So if we don't kill him fast enough, we just run out of tools eventually. Hero power, create a custom zombies. So I think what this hero power does is he has the choice to combine like multiple minions in his deck to combine them and their abilities. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, so not bad. He doesn't have too much pressure on the board. We can deal with the 2/4. And if it comes down to a race, I think I still like our position. 20, 15. And again, we're just hoping that let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. Okay, I like this play. So we're going to play the counter spell, trigger that. Then we are going to play Ancient Mysteries and get another trigger. So we clean up our opponent's board. We have 3 secrets in play, and then also 2 creatures on the board. So I really like our position. And we can almost assume that this is going to be a Frost Trap or a Fire Trap. Draw 5 different secrets from your deck. Wow, that is pretty good. Counterspell, okay. Man, draw 5 secrets from your deck, that's awesome. For 5 mana, it's a little slow for us, for our particular build. Okay, so we're gonna start digging for secrets. So I'm gonna attack with this 3/2 for a few reasons. If it's a freezing trap, there it is. I'd rather this card be returned. Also, if it was a like a bear trap, it spawns a 3/3 or 4/4, and I wanted to make sure I had enough attack then to deal with that. So now possibly maybe this could be explosive trap. No, okay. Let's see if there's any triggers with snipe after you play. Okay. So, okay, out of all things that could have happened, that's not necessarily a bad thing. We'll probably do Roaring Torch to face, Fireball, and turn. Okay. And so these are those situations where the deck can start to run out of steam. We're really hoping to draw into a Luneth, which will then start drawing us a ridiculous amount of cards. That life gain, that is going to be tough to deal with.
Back.
Not too much though. Oh shit. Let me see it.
He's cold. I need to get him in his tank. I already his tank and stuff's in the car. But I have him in here because I thought he was going to be cold.
Oh my god.
You want to hold him?
It's not going to like lunge.
No, the guy had him riding on his shoulder.
Look at that. He's got holes in his head. Here, let me finish this up and then I'll end stream and I'll come look at it.
Okay. I'm afraid to put him down because the dogs.
Okay.
He needs to get warm.
Okay, so this is the card that we needed right here, a Luneth. If we had a chance, if we had a chance at closing this out, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're 4 damage away from lethal. What I don't want to happen right now is for him to deal lethal. Can't have that. So since we drew into a Luneth, we don't have to go necessarily all in because of the amount of cards that we're about to start drawing. We can start making some trades. And had I attacked, I think we checked last turn to make sure that that wasn't a flame trap. So yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. It could be it's like a panther trap. When you play a spell, the hunter then will summon a 4/2 with, I think, a 4/2 with stealth. So we may be looking at that. But again, we're going to start drawing a ridiculous amount of cards. Oh man. Okay, and so we got a 5/5 chicken with life gain. 13. So the question is do we have enough for lethal? And the answer is yes. So we're just going to go face. We're going to go face. And that is a win right there. Okay. Very good, very good. That was getting a little scary. We got lucky with the Luneth pickup. And we're just cruising. Almost into 9. Almost into 9. Yeah, I just wanted to do a real short stream to showcase Tempo Mage. I want to do some more videos moving forward of Tempo Mage and eventually of Kingsbane as well. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.